Unicorn here. And I bet you can guess what I've done, gone, and done did it again. One wide auto potion brewer. That's right. One wide. Alright, take a look. Here it is. What a thing. One wide and auto refills. But is it tileable? It's one wide and auto refills. Yes, but is it tileable? It's one wide and auto refills. But no, it is not tileable. Anyways, you ought to be able to build this just by pausing and looking, so Unicorn's not going to do a block by block. But I will take you through the particulars and the functions. To build it, you'll need all the blocks you see here. Aha. Here they are. Pause the video. Okay, starting from the top, you've got dust all the way across. These are dispensers, and they are filled with glass bottles. This is a waterloggable, flowless block. Here we have a hopper cart on a rail. In the dropper stack, we put the ingredients in brewing order from the bottom to the top, except for netherwort, which always goes on the top. Here's a sticky piston, and this observer needs to be out. Here's more dust in cross configuration. And over here, we have a unicorn's crossing. That is a comparator underneath a hopper minecart. Here, in the main input hopper, we have the old 19 and 3. In here, we've got 4 blaze powders in the back row. Remember to leave the first one open. In the brew stand, we have a stack of blaze powder and 1 netherwort to start. This copper bulb needs to be in the off state when starting. Down here, 2 repeaters on 4 ticks each. And that's it. Now, if all that's as it should be, you can start it up by just coming to the front here and toggling this comparator to subtract mode. And there it goes. It's off. Once filled up, it stops. If you remove potions, it will start right back. If you want, you can use the shulker box right here. Once full, you can take it, and anytime you want to fill it up, just pop it back on. This works with any of Unicorn's brewers. Okay, so here's how it do. In the ingredient input hopper, we have our 19 and 3. This will output a comparator signal of 1. While the brewer has no bottles and does have the 1 netherwort, the ingredients will queue up in the hopper line and the main input hopper. This causes the comparator read to change to a signal strength 2. The observer reads this and toggles the copper bulb, which then outputs a comparator read that locks the output hopper here, allowing the water bottles to stay in the brew stand long enough to become potions. The copper bulb toggle is also read by the lower observer, but it does nothing at this time. Once the potions are brewed and all the ingredients flow out of the input hopper, its comparator read will drop back to 1, triggering another copper bulb toggle, unlocking the output hopper. This allows the potions to flow out. This toggle also temporarily locks the hopper underneath long enough for the forward comparator to get a read from the output hopper. When on, the observer observing the comparator will cause the sticky pea to spit out its own observer. Once off, the sticky pea pulls its observer back, sending a signal up, activating all the droppers to spit their ingredients into the downward hopper line. This signal also activates the 3 dispensers here, which will fill 3 water bottles, which will come down through the unicorn's crossing and into the brew stand, thus cycling the system over and over until the bottles back up into the initial output hopper. This puts its comparator in a perpetual on state, leaving the sticky peas observer out and the system paused. The system will stay paused until enough potions have been removed from stock to empty the initial output hopper, causing the comparator signal to drop and the sticky peas observer to be pulled back in, restarting the cycle all over. So that's it. Unicorn's one-wide auto potion brewer. If you liked this, or just want to keep old Unicorn from starving, give me the clicks down below. I need them clicks. Anyway, Unicorn out. I didn't even place any blocks for shiggles. How did this happen? Who have I become? Here we go. We can place some here and here for shiggles.